Welcome to a special episode. Today we'll have a Halloween themed episode, you could say. And today I have Diego with me.
Hello.
Yeah,
you back.
Yeah, you've met him before.
Only one episode, but hey.
So obviously Halloween is coming up, and just wanted to have a episode that's not all so tense. Let's say.
I haven't exactly been following much on the recordings. What have y'all been talking about?
We've been talking about global events, which are obviously not as fun as Halloween, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so this year, what are you dressing up as for Halloween?
I will be dressing up as Levi Ackerman from Attack on Titan. For those who don't know, Attack on Titan is a really cool anime. If you're under 10 years old, do not watch it. You will be traumatized for life. If you are over, you'll be fine. Minor trauma. Really fun show. The character I'm going as is pretty much the mentor of the main character and literally considered the strongest human being. In exchange for his absurd strength, he's also 5 foot.
The only weird thing about Attack on Titan is that there's weird fleshy giants, which are titans, I believe, right?
Yeah, the Titans are basically just giant versions of humans, but they're naked, but don't worry, they have no genitals.
Yeah, that definitely won't get YouTube striked. Okay, I'm going as an investigator, and I actually managed to scrap up the entire costume from around my house. I had these old costumes, and then I just put it together, and I was like, wow, that actually doesn't look half bad. Yeah, so in past years, I've gone as a cowboy and then vampire, just really simple general Halloween costumes.
For me, last year I went as a steampunk. Steampunk is essentially imagine modern times plus 18th century. So basically, steam. Pretty much imagine your average engineer, but who uses steam. So top hats and goggles.
Yeah, you've probably seen it before. It's like the cogs and the yellow and brown color scheme.
Yeah.
It's actually kind of pretty popular.
For the first 5 years of elementary school, you know what I went as?
What?
A Jay from Ninjago, the blue ninja.
Ninjago was classic, but
now it just sucks.
Yeah, now it's gone down.
Yeah.
But obviously we're not children anymore, so neither should we be watching it.
I mean, we could watch it for nostalgia, but that's kind of it.
Yeah, okay. So, there's this one girl in our grade. So every year, well, for the past 3 years, she's had a entire grade Halloween party.
Great. Only party I've been invited to out of our grade, except for birthday parties.
Well, are there really any other parties in our grade?
No, not really, no.
Unless it's only 5 people that nobody actually knows about.
That's true. So, yeah, no, pretty much I'm actually invited to a party the only party that everyone else is invited to.
So for Halloween, what do you usually do? Do you go out and trick-or-treat in your neighborhood, or do you do other stuff?
Well, I decided 8th grade would be my last trick-or-treat. Enjoy it. I mean, I'm getting into high school, might as well get over it. And I've got a baby cousin who's 6 years old, and I'm going over to her place for Halloween. So congratulations, Diego. You are now promoted to Halloween escorter. That's gonna suck to an extent, but thankfully I will be able to still get a bunch of candy. You wanna know how?
Yeah.
I will put upon my cousin the same tax my parents put on me. Make her pay 50% of the candy.
Or just take out all the candies that she doesn't want but you like. Or does she like all candies?
She likes all candy. She's impossible.
What?
She's impossible to bargain with.
Even the warheads and lemon candies?
When you live in Miami, there are no warheads and all that kind of stuff.
What?
We have very small children in that neighborhood. Max, oldest I've seen is 2 years younger than us.
Oh, wow.
So,
what is it? So, every time somebody grows up to a certain point, they just cycle out of the neighborhood?
I don't know, but
disappear.
I mean, only the closest school there is literally just kinder elementary stuff. So yeah.
That's strange.
So unless there's someone there I don't know about, which there probably is. Yeah, no, there's mostly gonna be basic sweets, which is why I will still be extorting my baby cousin and getting half her candy at least.
The worst candy to get is the old Christmas candy or Easter candy that they leave out there at the bottom of the bucket.
Dude, thankfully, thankfully the skills of negotiation my father passed on to me let me trade them away every single year.
Wait, to who? Who are you trading off to?
Neighborhood saps. Usually small children. I tell them, this candy's super rare. You can only find it in December of next year. They're like, gimme. I'm like, that'll be 5 milk dud boxes, you little prick. They hand it over easily.
This is the one instance where Diego does not critically fail at having charisma.
Dude, come on.
But it's true. Okay.
Okay, first off, that was last D&D session, and last I checked, everyone else failed on most checks too.
And then, so every year I usually just go out within my neighborhood and the neighborhood across. But the weird thing is that, like, so I rarely see the other kids in my neighborhood. And then it's weird to see them walking around on Halloween because, like, oh, hey, I haven't seen you all year. It's kind of like the holidays, but not.
For me, it's the opposite. They're like, I live in a cul-de-sac, but it's on like a huge hill. We probably have like the biggest, most straight down hill we can have in the neighborhood. So I see every day a bunch of little kids on their scooters and stuff. So I'm like, brother, close the window, otherwise I can't do my homework. But on Halloween, on the other hand, they go to other houses. And respectable too, because there's this guy a couple blocks from us. He decks out for everything. For Halloween, he put out a literal road for an airplane liftoff.
Oh,
and put a Snoopy on the airplane.
We have some neighbors that have a lot of inflatables.
And then when we go out the neighborhood to get to school, we got this house who has 15-foot tall giant skeletons. One of them being made of wood and pumpkin head.
Oh wow!
I'm like, two things. A, how can you pay this with an electric bill? 2, God, you are going to scare children.
So, like, just last year or any year in general, what's the most, like, creative Halloween costume that you've seen out there?
Creative?
I don't know, just, like, really interesting costume.
Not gonna lie, I'd have to say my 6th grade costume.
And what was that?
You remember the Bumblebee movie, correct?
Yeah.
You know How to Train Your Dragon 3, right?
Yeah.
And you know that trick-or-treating bag where it's literally just a pole with a skeleton head at the end of it?
Yeah.
Give me a blazer. Give me pants that look like dragon scales. I make myself a dragon hunter that lost his arm.
Oh my god.
And now I just have a skeleton arm.
You could have had like a little plushie of Toothless.
I did have a plushie of Toothless.
Oh, that's...
At that moment, I had sold it to charity.
Oh, okay.
Now only plushie I have is one of a Slytherin.
Okay, not most interesting costume, but most interesting costumes. I saw an entire family dressed up as Pikachu one time.
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah, that was kind of cool, but it was quite a few years ago. So, like, based on just trick-or-treating in general, what do you think is the most common candy that people put out there?
I'm gonna be completely straight with you. Absolute no cap. Laffy Taffy.
Laffy Taffy?
Every time I get at least 20 pieces of Laffy Taffy.
No, but if the banana ones are good. That's the one
the
flavor.
bananas ones are the only good ones. The strawberries I'll accept.
Yeah, but so you have to like have a ratio in your mind of every time they have the bowl that they allow you to pick what you want. And you have to be like, well, I already have this many in my bucket. Do I really need this many more? And it's like, well, then I can just choose this other candy.
But here's the thing. So usually in my old neighborhoods and all that stuff, I used to, after all that, the neighborhood kids would go around and start trading candy. Like it was freaking an underground drug ring style. And I'm like, okay. So I keep that mentality in my brain. So now I'm stuck with extra candy in case I don't want it, that I don't usually want, but most people do want. One time, like 7th grade, I think. No, it was my 6th grade, back with the Dragon Hunter thing. I met this kid named Noah across my street. He's still there. We just did not talk much after Halloween. It was hilarious. I went over to his house after. We sat down on the dinner table like we were freaking mafia bosses.
Yeah.
Dumped out our literal bags.
Oh, and literally just started trading.
And then we're just like, I'll raise you by 2 Laffy Taffies. For that,
Oh my
for that
god.
3 bags of
No, that
Snickers.
actually sounds so cool.
I was like, I don't know whether to feel like freaking Don Corleone or just like a freaking crazy hooker on candy.
No, so me and my sister, we have this agreement since she's allergic to peanuts that I have to give her all my like gummy candy and stuff that she can have, but then I get Snickers, Reese's, all the candy with peanuts, Payday.
That's not such a bad deal.
Yeah, except I do miss gummy bears
And Sour
Yeah.
Patches.
the Skittles. I don't miss too much, or the Twizzlers.
Twizzlers aren't amazing.
You know what's worse? When they give you like the off-brand candy or like the pretzels. Ugh.
You want to know the worst candy I've ever had?
What?
It was an off-brand one too.
What?
Sour Pockets.
Sour Pockets?
I get you. Sour Pockets.
What even are they? I've never heard of them.
Off-brand Sour Patches, basically.
Oh,
They look, they try to make look so much like the actual Sour Patches too.
oh, have you heard of those things that they're like? There's the no sugar candies, but
Oh,
they,
yeah.
but the Swedish Fish version of them, they taste like grape medicine.
Well, I don't want to taste that because when I had the flu and multiple cough seasons, I had to take great medicine. I was like, is this what a shot feels like, Mom? My mom said, no, a shot is 10 times stronger. I'm like, note to self, never take shots unless I'm winning over $1,000.
Yeah,
Because I will do a shot bet for over $1,000. I'll take that.
yeah.
Oh, and also loser pays the tab. That I'm paying.
Mm.
If those specific conditions are met, I'm doing it. If it's anything less, I'm like, no.
Yeah.
You can call me a coward as much as you want. I ain't doing
So
that.
this might be a bit of over planning, but I usually account for getting more Reese's and Snickers than other candies, but I definitely try to find the like rare candies sometimes.
Good job. That's
Be-
cute.
Because
You know what I do?
What?
I got a literal map of my entire neighborhood
Oh.
and a key. I
You,
put
you have
stickers-
a key.
I have a key. I have a legend of how it works. I have a literal legend of how it works.
Oh well, I know there's a few houses that only give out like Oreos or other certain things.
Yeah, those things are marked blue.
So, I know there's one house that always gives Christmas candy, but I don't know. I don't skip it.
During the Christmas season, we once saw this house literally made itself a maze of night.
And then the house with the big inflatables, that one always gives out king-size bars.
Oh yeah, that's the one I was talking about. No, not the one with the skeletons, the other one. The one that had the Snoopy airplane and everything.
No, but there's some niche candies that you can only get on Halloween that I actually really like.
Like
So, hot tamales, those are kind of rare to find.
I don't like them that much.
Hot tamales are nice and spicy. And then the like brownie Snickers that are like
Oh.
limited edition.
I love those. Ooh. Our first year in Texas, we were getting ticket. We're in HEB, right?
Mhm.
We're just looking, we're just chilling, we're browsing. We see the Halloween Oreos. We're
They're
like,
not even that good.
Yeah, here's the thing. Later, after we're eating them and we're like, we don't really want to eat them, but we want them. We're like, my mom comes up with a genius idea. She makes her own version of an Oreo milkshake. 2 scoops of vanilla ice cream. 5 of those Oreos in it. An excessive amount of milk. Blended all together to create the Oreo milkshake.
Ooh, can't you just like have normal Oreos and then Diet Orange?
No, that doesn't... Well, I mean, we did it with the regular Oreos. of
Oh, you
course.
did it with the regular Oreos. I
I
thought
mean,
this was still
originally we did it with the Halloween, then we changed to regular. Because, like, Halloween is, like, too rare. But still, we were like, this is the holy grail of the gods.
Oh, okay, so not trying to be offensive, but I do not like the Mexican spicy lollipops. Those ones.
Okay, you just was offensive, but while aiming to not be offensive and in a whole other direction.
Yeah, but still, lollipops are supposed to be sweet. I know it's an acquired taste.
It's the fact that you said I'm Mexican.
I didn't.
Your face is telling me not to. Viewers, if you ever see this man's face, you will not trust it no matter what he does.
Side note, most of our viewers are local.
Okay. Good. Local viewers, you do not want to trust this man's face. If he's grinning like a maniac or the Joker, He's lying to you.
Oh,
But yeah, the spicy candy there sucked. I stopped trick or treating for a whole year because of that. My parents were like, "So, all in favor of just buying candy on Amazon?" We all voted yes.
no. What usually lasts the longest, I feel like, are the Smarties. Because they're only good when you're in a certain mood. Otherwise, they're just, like, super strong and sugary. It's weird.
I just do it in case I'm tired and I need something to wake me up real quick. Hey, drugs as candy. It's not addicting, but it still works.
Yeah, wasn't there that story about, like, fentanyl being put in Smarties?
I never heard that, but that makes sense.
I think it was just an urban myth, because you can't repackage candy without it not looking tampered.
True. Well, either way, nice seeing you all viewers again. Again, never trust this man's face if he's grinning like the Joker. Please like and subscribe so this guy can get more friends. Pretty sure he's got the higher popular status than all of us. So yeah, try to see if we can make it better for him.
Yeah, maybe more subs as well. Spread this to anybody you know, hopefully.
Yes.
Okay.
I'll probably send it to a YouTuber, a friendly YouTuber of mine.
Okay, thank you for listening to our special Halloween episode. This was episode 10, and hope you have a great Halloween, and enjoy the night.